Hey everybody, Justin Thompson here. Thanks for watching tonight's sports. We begin tonight with a college signing at North Platte High School. Lucky enough to have two local Cowboys join me. They're ranked top 35 in the world. Guys, why don't you take us a little through that journey? It's been all around solid. They're going to have to keep it up though. Indiana and Michigan right on their heels. Yeah, a cold and rainy day in Omaha. The conditions not bothering the North Platte boys pole vault team. Hey everybody, Justin Thompson here at Morrison Stadium for state soccer. Gracie Handborg, Abby Orr, kind enough to join me. Gracie, about 40 minutes away from game time. How are we feeling? Nice ball movement. The Broncos go around the horn, and Jaden Emerson with the strong finish down low. And take a look at this week's Friday night sports hero. Loses his footing, but doesn't give up on the play. He recovers for the block, and the ball goes off the Mavs. What a play by Brendan Walker. Celebration is on for the NPCC women's teams. Let's kick things off with some basketball. The Lady Knights hosting the Northwest Plains championship game. North Platte strikes first, jumping out to an early lead. Amber Walliver from the corner gets fouled. No call, no problem, says Amber. She still sinks the triple. A three-point party for the Knights tonight. The festivities continuing at the Wild West Arena with one young Cowboy enjoying the ride of his life.
I was smacking my head, really, and dragging on the ground.
7-year-old Liam Peterson learning tonight that belt buckles don't come easy. The young Cowboy trying mutton busting for just the second time in his life. He goes the distance, only one of a few children to hang on for the full 6 seconds this evening. Some bumps and bruises to show for it, but hey, he did a heck of a lot better than I would have. Great job, Liam, hoping it's the first of many buckles to come. The Brady wrestler came into the tournament undefeated, and that's how he'll leave it. Larson breezing his way through the tournament and through the whole season, really. He goes out as state champ, the first ever for Brady. Larson leaving his impact on the program. Just a few fights later, North Platte native Ted Neslin made his debut in front of an electric home crowd. Neslin withstood an early attack from Imperial's Logan White. Ted worked White against the fence, and when he had him dazed, Neslin unleashed a flurry of punches. Ted told us earlier in the week he thought he'd be nervous for his debut, but the love from the hometown fans quickly erased any fear he might have felt.
It's good, man. Like I've been training for this. This is my third attempt now at a debut, so I finally got to get it in and get the first one out of the way, and it felt great.
Later in the evening, hometown hero Taylor McKeeman provided some fireworks for the fans. Certainly one of the more exciting moments of the night, McKeeman executes the takedown perfectly as the home crowd roared in support. It didn't take long for Taylor to work his opponent into submission and improve to a 7-3 overall record. McKeeman getting it done in style.
It was definitely a different energy than I've ever experienced so far here. It seems like the crowd just gets better and better. I think everybody's realizing what we're putting together and what we're trying to do for the city of North Platte. We're trying to put them on the map and let people recognize that this town produces some of the baddest dudes on the planet.
And now we get to the main event. Former Bulldog wrestler Jason Scott seeking to defend his flyweight title and keep the belt in North Platte. If you couldn't make it out, the crowd was chanting Jason, and they were there to support the hometown kid anytime he was in a compromising position. The matchup didn't disappoint. This was one of the few fights of the night to make it out of the first round. Scott's wrestling background and ring IQ definitely coming into play in this one as his opponent put up a good fight. But ultimately, Jason comes out on top. The pride of North Platte forces the tap out with the death grip.
I love fighting in North Platte. The crowd here is insane. Especially tonight. Tonight was packed with people. Mullen senior guard leading the charge for the Broncos, set to play in the MNAC finals tomorrow night. Here's Brendan on what drives him to reach his goals.
Just determination. I always wanted to be better. Not necessarily better than everybody else, just knowing you can get better yourself. And you know you're decent, but you're not good enough. You don't want to be where you want to be.
And anyone who knows Brendan will tell you it all starts with his work ethic.
Brendan's probably the hardest working kid in any sport, I know.
But the journey hasn't always been easy for Brendan. An injury his sophomore season and losing one of his coaches to cancer, all contributing to the life lessons he's learned from basketball.
I'd say it's taught me, obviously, adversity, like you said, and being able to get through the hard times and having fun while you do it. Everybody thinks it's about winning. It's about having fun and being with your friends and knowing how to get through that stuff with them and not just by yourself.
I'm Brendan Walker, and I have what it takes to be a Friday night sports hero.
So was her team. Happy birthday, Whitney Brown. The freshman from Grand Island buries the three on her 19th birthday. The cardboard fans love what they see, and they were about to be even happier. Sam Hybe calls game. Another great story for North Platte. He was a state finalist in Wyoming last year. He comes to the Bulldog program and brings a toughness and edge with him that's hard to match. He rolls his way through the state tournament and shares a big hug with his dad. A special moment for Vince there. Plenty of other area teams in action for sub-districts as well. We'll have all those scores for you in the 10 o'clock show. But that will do it for sports for now. Thanks again for watching.